everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. I have a very interesting project for you guys today. It's something that has come onto my radar. Now, this is a low cap coin, but it's a narrative that could be very, very big. This is definitely a long-term hold for me. I want to explain this to you before I actually show you the project, before I show you the market cap or anything like that. This has a lot of potential because it's very unique in the space. It's something tapping into one of the biggest narratives in the world. And there's very, very interesting, famous people talking about it, even people like Elon Musk. And this is something that has been kind of in the shadows, under the radar, and it has crazy potential. So you might be asking yourselves, what am I talking about? Well, it's Elias Thorne. Now, it's a fictional character that was created by AI. Now, like I said, long before ChatGPT or Gorak or any of these other things, when AI first started to emerge, it was basically run by prompts. And they've been creating this lore around this fictional character called Elias Thorne. And every single AI model out there has been creating stories around this fictional character. This wasn't programmed by developers or Google or any of these other things. The AI itself has been creating and developing this story. You could call it the world's first meme created by AI. Now, this is, to me, is really, really, really interesting. Like I said, I've been looking at this for some time. I've been watching it. It launched, close to maybe 20, 30 days ago. Market cap isn't huge, but it's growing steadily. There's no other influencers talking about this. It's not being pushed, but it is growing and it is becoming something very interesting. The engagement on their X, it's growing organically. They're making incredible posts, and they're really not even really trying to push the meme coin side of things. They're pushing the lore. They're finding people that believe what they believe. They're finding people that understand the idea of the Elias Thorne. I mean, Elon Musk has made posts and talked about it. It's very, very, very interesting. And if you start reading these AI stories, it's quite interesting. So this was an interesting post right here. A study analyzed 20,000 AI generated stories and found the name Elias appeared more than a quarter of the time. That is crazy. 900 times more common in AI fiction than any real human. That is really interesting. So why has AI picked up this character? What is it about? And how are all the AIs talking and understanding and basically creating stories around this character? That necessarily shouldn't be possible. So this, to me, is very, very interesting. The project itself, I think, has crazy, crazy potentials. And when you start going through, you can see these different stories and these different myths and these different things around Elias. So where can this project go? Like I said, I haven't showed you the market cap yet. I'll get there. I think it's incredibly undervalued. I think it's an incredibly low cap coin for what this is, because when I look at this, and like I said, imagine that Elon Musk, it's something that's on his radar. Imagine Elon Musk starts tweeting the name Elias Thorne. Imagine that, you start getting other tech giants really talking about this, and this becomes a more popular narrative, which this can happen because this is a very interesting topic, in my personal opinion. Okay, so I have to ask myself, where could a project like this go? Where could this narrative go? This is the first coin that launched around this narrative. And we all understand that narratives do take time to grow. And I think this is ahead of the curve. I think that this project is a true industry leader or first in this narrative. Okay, so when this narrative catches on, when people start to talk about it, when it starts to become a more people like, hey, talking about Elias Thorne and the other different things, this meme coin could go absolutely parabolic. Okay, so I love this coin. I really do. I want to show you the market cap. Right now, guys, it's an $18,000 market cap. It's incredibly low. It's insanely low. It hasn't even bonded. And it's been, slowly steady. This thing launched on July 22nd. We are now sitting August 5th. Okay, so it's been steadily growing. They're making posts. They're not really promoting it. It's just doing its thing. It's just growing. But when I look at this, and I look at this market cap and I say, what's the potential for a narrative like this? I mean, this is a $100 million project. I think it's a crazy, crazy market cap. I really believe when I look at this, like if this team, whoever they are, if they continue to just create and evolve the lore and tell the story and continue to grow their X and to continue to do what it is they're doing, I believe this thing can go absolutely bananas. I think it can go nuclear. Now, like I said, right now, this is a $18,000 market cap. So let me put that into perspective. An $18,000 market cap from an $18,000 market cap to 1000x, it only needs to get to $18 million. Not 100 million, 18 million. Okay? For this to 10,000x, it would need to get to $180 million market cap. That's $1,000 to $10 million. Just to put that into perspective, like it's insane. Okay? So it's $100 to $1 million. Let that sink in. Okay? Now, we've seen projects do this. We've seen millionaires be made from crypto. People that buy early, people who see a trend, people who see an opportunity, right? They've literally thrown in a few $100s and become millionaires. And for me, you know, everything in crypto is a bit of a risk. Everything in crypto is a bit of a gamble, right? We're going out on a leap of faith. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, right? And we don't have a crystal ball. But all we can do is look at narratives. We can look at, is this creative? Is this unique? Is this cute? Is this funny? Is this going to get pushed? Is this something people are going to talk about? Is this something that people are interested in, right? This is what makes a coin go viral. This is what makes a coin pump. This is what makes a coin blow up and absolutely go nuclear, right? Is creating that foundation, creating that lore, creating that vibe, that energy. And I believe this coin ticks those boxes. I do believe that. This is so interesting to me. Like I've gone through here and I'm reading the post and I'm trying to look at the big picture. I'm trying to zoom out and I'm trying to look at the big picture. It's like, how big could this narrative get? And I think it's more along the lines of it just needs exposure. People need to see it, but I do believe that this thing could go nuclear. I really believe that. So time will tell. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. Highly recommend you guys come over to the Elias Thorne X page and read through the post. Check it out. Get involved. Go through the website. Read the story. Read the lore. And see if you see what I see. See if you see something that interests you. See if you see something that you think would interest other people. Because if you see that, if you find this lighthouse keeper, this fictional lighthouse keeper interesting, the guy who wrote the prompts, supposedly for AI, the first AI meme, then this might be a token worth looking at. This might be a token worth adding to your portfolio. And like I said, right now at the time of recording this video, you can buy 1% of the supply for $180. Absolutely nothing. That is so cheap. And the more I look at it, the more I like it. The more I sit there and my brain is digesting this token and I see the potential. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know where this coin is going to go. But when I imagine where this coin could go, I can see crazy numbers. I can see massive market caps. There's a story here. It's interesting. It's not explainable. Why is AI talking about this character? And I think as this gets brought to light and more people will talk about this, when it goes back and there's a coin linked to this narrative, the first coin in crypto, talking about the first AI meme, Elias Thorne, it could go nuclear. Big influencers could pick it up. Whales, people will buy. Imagine Elon Musk starts tweeting about it. Where would this go? This is my hypothesis. This is where my brain is at. And this is why I've bought some. And this is why I've put it out as a buy alert to my community. Now, am I sitting here telling you guys that this is going to pump tomorrow? Probably not, okay? Is this a coin that's going to do 100x in the next week? Probably not. Is this a coin that could 10,000x your money in a year or two? Maybe. This is the thing. With crypto, the people who are patient are rewarded. The people who are willing to invest and hold and hodl and be a part of something bigger than themselves are the people who benefit. Those are the people who get rich in crypto. Not the quick flippers, not the people who buy today and sell tomorrow because they were up 10%. These are not the people who get rich. These are not the people who make insane money. No, the people who make insane money in crypto are the people who can see the future, who can see a narrative, who can believe in something bigger than themselves. These are the people who make life-changing gains. And I like to think I'm on the cusp of being one of those people. I like to think that I can see opportunities. And I look at Elias and I see an opportunity. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know when this narrative will pop, but I can pretty much surely say that this narrative will pop off someday. And if you're holding the OG coin that was launched around this narrative before anybody else was talking about it, these are the kind of coins that can 1,000x, 10,000x your money if you get in at an $18,000 market cap and you're willing to hold. Those people, those are the people who are rewarded in crypto. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video on Elias Thorne. I hope you enjoy this video and you're willing to take the risk and buy a bag and hold it. Be diligent and be patient, because these are the types of plays that can make life-changing gains. So everybody, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, follow me on X. We also have a free Telegram chat, no risk, all reward. We'd love to have you over there. And if you really want to take it to that next level, check out our VIP Telegram chat. We have a Patreon link in the description below. Gets you into our VIP Telegram chat. We would love to have you over there. It's a great community. We make great calls. We make great finds. And we talk about things. We help each other grow. We're a community of like-minded crypto investors. And we try to find coins that have potential. Some are short-term potential. Some are mid-term potential. And some are long-term potential. And the thing is, in crypto, you have to understand what is a short-term play and what is a long-term play. And Elias Thorne's, in my book, is a long-term play. It's one of those things you buy, you forget about. You tuck it under your mattress. You sit there, you wait, and you see what happens. Because big things can come from small ideas. And this is no small idea. It's just an untalked about. It's an unknown idea. So I think that this thing has a lot of potential. So anyways, I want to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, follow. You know the routine. Pick up some Elias Thornes, and we might just see you on the moon. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Get outside and enjoy life. Until next time.